Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Lady Victoria this morning with Victoria School of Etiquette, where we offer a solution to your etiquette dilemmas. I am broadcasting to you live from the great windy city of Chicago. Chi-Town is what we like to call it. We are the best in the Midwest, and I am so happy to have you be a part of our platform on this morning. Listen, I'm broadcasting across several different platforms this morning. I have some new software that I am using for my live streams. And so I am on Facebook, I am on YouTube, and I am also on Periscope. So if you are joining me on this morning, please again also feel free to share across your various social media platforms. And I hope that I'm getting all of this right. This is my first time using it live. So I hope that I am getting it all right and that I can see those of you that is am I one supposed to do. Okay. There we go. That's okay. Okay. But I hope that that I can see your messages in the comments section. So I'm across all of these platforms, and you all bear with me as I learn to use the software and navigate my way through it. So good morning, good morning, good morning again. For those of you that may not know me on the other platforms on YouTube, if you're not a part of my YouTube channel by the very same name, Victoria School of Etiquette, go on over there and hit the subscribe button. That way you have access to all of our video material right at your fingertips. You have it all the time whenever you need it. So anyway, those of you that are on Periscope, I've been on Periscope before, but I haven't been on in a very long time under my etiquette banner. So, but here I am this morning, and we're going to see how everything is going to work out, how everything goes this morning. I can't see the other information that I typed in. So we're just going to go with it this morning, and I will get it all figured out in a few more days. So anyway, our subject this morning today is, first of all, is Wednesday. Okay. It is what about Wednesdays? What about Wednesdays? What about Wednesdays? Well, what we are discussing this morning on What About Wednesdays is size, portions, and choice. Size, portions, and choice. So oftentimes when especially as women, when we're getting ready to go somewhere, we want to put on a dress. Me and you don't want to put on a dress, but me and you want to put on your attire. You want to put on your shirt and put on your suit. You want to choose the clothing that is the proper size, right? You don't want to put on something that's a size too small, and you don't want to wear something that is a size too big. That way it's hanging off of you. If it's too large, if it's too small, then you feel like if you squash yourself into it, you have to squeeze into it and make it fit, and you have to hold your breath the whole time so that you can breathe. My lighting is not the best this morning either. Seems like, okay, there we are. That's a little bit better. Okay, we're gonna get it together, y'all. Y'all just work with me. Thank you for your patience. So anyway, when you're getting dressed, you want to put on the right size clothing. You want to put on the right size shoes because it makes a difference. It's going to make you either comfortable or uncomfortable, right? So you don't want to be uncomfortable, so you put on things that fit properly. So size matters. Portions matter. When you're dining, when you're eating, you want to get the portion of food that you know that you are going to eat, that you're going to be comfortable with. You're not going to heap your plate full of, 2 or 3 servings at one time, knowing that you can't digest all of that. So portions also matter. When you're having a snack, you want to get maybe a handful of cashews or a few crackers and cheese and not eat the whole sleeve of crackers and the whole block of cheese. So portions matter as well. And then we wind up with choices. The choices that we make a difference in our lives. The choices that we make impact our lives physically and both mentally and emotionally. Have you ever eaten until you were just way too full? You just eating and you stuffed yourself and you're way too full and your stomach begins to hurt and it feels like your stomach is actually going to burst because you've eaten so much food. That makes you really, really uncomfortable. You might not have to go to the restroom right away, but it's just sitting down, you feel uncomfortable. You feel full way at the bottom of your stomach. You feel full all the way at the top of your stomach. So the choices that we make, when we make choices about life decisions, whether or not we're going to buy a home, whether or not we're going to buy a particular car, are we going to stay within the budget that we have, or are we going to live above our means? Or does it make more sense to live beneath your means? That way you stay out of debt, you have money to save, you have money to invest, those kinds of things. So the choices that we make in life impact the outcome. We see the result of the choices that we make, and it has an impact on our lives. Oftentimes, again, physically, right? Emotionally, it can also have an effect on your life. Spiritually, so choices matter. When you're making choices about things, we have to, be wise and choose carefully so that we don't make the wrong choice, so that we don't end up in the wrong place later. Because you can end up in the wrong place and then sometimes you can get out. But sometimes, as many of us know, it's harder to get out of a thing than it was to get in it. You can walk in with ease, but getting out, you might find out after you're in there. There's no back door. There's no side entrance. There's no other way to get out, only one way. And oftentimes that will cost us something. So choices that we make, portions that we consume, and that's not just food either. I started out talking about food, but what about other things that we consume? What about the things that we consume that we take in through our eye gate, our ear gate, our mouth gate? Of course, that's what we eat. Our nose gate. Things that we take in. How much of it do you need to satisfy you? Right? So the portion matters as well. I don't know what year it was that the USDA started putting portions or servings on the back of, on the label of food that we purchase. When you buy a bag of chips, it'll tell you how many servings is in that bag, and it'll tell you how much each serving is. Approximately 10 chips, approximately 12 or 15 chips. That is your serving. So that is your portion. How much of that are you taking? Are you out actually counting out 10, 12, or 15 chips? Or are you just eating until you're content? You've gone over portion control. You've gone overboard. We oftentimes do that, and instead of having, it'll say a quarter cup of nuts. And, we just eat until we're full. We eat until we're satisfied, until that appetite is satiated. And then we release it. But oftentimes we've gone overboard with that. So we don't want to go overboard in these little simple things in life, because they sometimes have an adverse effect on other things in our life. So those are things that we always want to be mindful of. And of course, size. We talked about clothing. Let's also talk a little bit about weight. What size do you want to be? Are you satisfied with the skin that you're in? If you can take off all of your clothes, I'm not being common this morning, but I'm just trying to get a point across. If you can take off all of your clothes and look at yourself in the mirror and be completely satisfied with what you see, then great. You're in a different class of people, right? But if you can take off all of your clothes and you can see things on your body that you're not pleased with, you say, I don't like being this size. I don't like looking this way. I'm 10 pounds heavier than I was last year. I'm 20 pounds heavier, or I'm 20 pounds lighter. What's going on? Are you dropping weight like that? Is there something else going on? Is stress putting you in a situation where now size is a concern? Your body size, your body weight. So people that have money and that are very, very concerned about personal image sometimes will go and have corrective surgery, plastic surgeries, and things like that. They will go on extreme weight loss plans to lose weight because they want to be a certain size. All of those things matter. So we have to be careful, right? What we put on as far as clothing and accessories are concerned. Are we wearing the right size? The size that is suitable for our body when we put the clothes on. Are you wearing something that's too small, too tight? Are you wearing something that's overwhelming, too big, you're swallowed up in it? That's personal image. How do you look? And then your weight. Are you satisfied with your weight? Are you satisfied, with your outer exterior? You're in control of that, so you can do something about that. Size matters. Portion size matters. If you're ingesting too much, or you're taking in too many other things that aren't food, you can be taking in too many other things. You can be talking to people that are toxic. How much time are you spending with them? Did you portion that out? Girl, I only have an hour today. I can't be on the phone for 3 hours, or I can come by for a quick visit, but I can't stay. So you're carving time out, a portion of your day, a portion of your time, a portion of your investment. That matters. These are all personal manners that we exhibit toward ourselves. And oftentimes I think people don't think about that, but your personal matters toward yourself matters. And this is how I actually came up with this topic. So I put choice at the end, but really choices at the beginning. Choices at the beginning, because it's the choice that you make that determines what size you're going to be. How many portions are you going to have? That's where it lands you, the choice you make. So instead of just having one brownie, you eat half the pan. And if you're stopping, getting a cookie and a cake and a donut every single day, well, that's going to show up in size. That is a lack of portion control based on the choice that you made, right? I can't see comments, or maybe nobody is commenting. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong page. Okay. Al Flynn, good morning. Good morning, Al. Thank you for joining my broadcast. So, all of the choices that we make in life make a difference in our life. It affects the outcome of our life. And oftentimes, I said also, it affects our physical health. And it can also affect our mental and emotional health as well. So size, portion, and choices. How are you treating yourself today? Are you being mannerable? Are you being a good manager over the manners that you exhibit toward yourself? That's the question for today. Today is Wednesday. What about Wednesdays? So welcome to our segment on today. I will be on again tomorrow. And again, thank you all so much for bearing with me as I learn to navigate this new software system. But I'll get it down pat, and I'll be able to see everybody's comments and chats and what have you. So again, I'm Lady Victoria with Victoria School of Etiquette. Thank you for being here this morning. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like and share across your various social media platforms. Subscribe to the YouTube channel by the very same name, Victoria School of Etiquette, and join us every morning, Monday through Friday, or typically Monday through Thursday. I'm not always able to come on Fridays, but join us every morning. And again, I am here on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope this morning. So thank you, everyone. This is Lady Victoria signing off. Until the next time, bye for now. We'll chat again soon.